There are certain fixtures in the Premier League calendar that just feel different. The air crackles with a unique energy, the anticipation is palpable. Manchester United versus Chelsea is undoubtedly one of those monumental clashes. This isn't just a game of football, it's a battle of philosophies, a collision of titans, a narrative rich with history and drama. For the fans who fill the stadiums and the millions watching around the globe, this matchup represents more than just 3 points. It's about bragging rights, a chance to lay down a marker against a direct rival. The excitement was at a fever pitch as the teams prepared to walk out onto the hallowed turf. The stage was perfectly set for a captivating spectacle under the brightest lights. From the very first whistle, Manchester United played with an intensity and purpose that immediately put Chelsea on the back foot. The home side swarmed forward in waves, their passing crisp, their movement fluid. The midfield trio, orchestrated by the ever-present Bruno Fernandes, began to dictate the tempo, pressing high up the pitch. This aggressive start energized the crowd, who responded to every successful tackle with a thunderous roar. Chelsea, in contrast, looked shell-shocked by the ferocity of United's opening salvo. They struggled to string passes together and were frequently forced into hurried clearances. A blistering run down the wing led to a dangerous cross that flashed across the face of the goal, narrowly evading the outstretched boot of the United striker. The relentless pressure finally told just before the halftime whistle. The breakthrough came from an unlikely yet increasingly reliable source. The ball was whipped into the box, causing chaos among the Chelsea defenders. After a brief scramble, the ball fell perfectly for Casemiro. The Brazilian midfielder, known more for his defensive prowess, showed incredible attacking instinct. He rose highest to meet the ball with a powerful and perfectly directed header. The goalkeeper was left stranded as the ball looped over him and nestled into the back of the net. The stadium erupted. The roar that greeted the goal was a mixture of elation and relief. Casemiro wheeled away in celebration, pointing to the badge on his chest before being mobbed by his ecstatic teammates. It was a goal that his commanding performance in the middle of the park thoroughly deserved. That goal was a hammer blow to Chelsea's hopes before the referee signaled the end of the first half. As the second half commenced, many expected Chelsea to come out with renewed vigor. However, the opposite proved to be true. Their passing became slicker. The decisive moment arrived. Bruno Fernandes, picking up the ball in midfield, he drove forward with purpose, evading a couple of half-hearted challenges, unleashing a fierce, low drive from the edge of the penalty area. The shot took a slight deflection off a defender's boot, wrong-footing the goalkeeper. The ball skidded into the bottom corner. It sealed the victory and rewarded Fernandes's tireless performance. With a 2-goal cushion, Manchester United were in complete command. The second goal broke what little spirit Chelsea had left. United continued to pour forward, hungry for more goals, turning the final 20 minutes into a celebration for the home supporters. The influence of key players. Bruno Fernandes Casemiro was a colossus in defensive midfield. Their goals were the tangible rewards for 2 world-class individual displays that defined the match. As the final whistle blew, the roar that filled Old Trafford was pure triumph. The fans rose to their feet, scarves held aloft the 2-0 scoreboard. While comfortable, it didn't tell the whole story. From start to finish, they had outplayed, outfought, outthought their rivals. The players embraced on the pitch. This victory was more than just 3 points. It was a statement of intent. Defeating a major rival in convincing fashion sends a clear message to the Premier League. This result solidifies their standing in the league table. For Chelsea, the match is a stark, sobering reality check. The result exposes significant weaknesses that need addressing. This defeat should act as a catalyst for change and motivation to improve. The comprehensive 2-0 victory was built on tactical intelligence, relentless energy, moments of individual brilliance. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. It was a performance that will live long in the memory of supporters. The echoes of this result will surely be felt by both clubs for weeks to come.